Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we'll be taking a look at Jeleniowaty's Even Rogue. Even Rogue's a deck we've dabbled with in the past. Seen lots of different versions. I think the most popular being the Hook Tusk version with a bit of a pirate package in there. Hook Tusk being quite a good late game card, especially for Rogue. But we've seen some pirateless versions out there as well, and this is one of them. Often these pirateless versions do take advantage of Corpse Taker, another card that requires a bit of a commitment as far as deck size goes. Just like Hook Tusk, that's why they don't tend to not mix very well. Otherwise you just don't have a lot of options. But we've got a couple of other really cool cards in here too. Grave Shambler's not a card that we necessarily see too often, but it's fantastic with Even Rogue, as we can usually smash our dagger every turn if we want to keep growing the Grave Shambler a bit bigger. We've got Life Drinker in here as a bit of reach, as well as double Argent Commander, which pairs very well with the Corpse Taker, as it does give it Divine Shield, but also can be used as a pseudo Leroy with a little bit more survivability. So definitely a deck where we will need to pay attention to how healthy our opponent is, whether we can go for it, go for the win, or not. Other than that, lots of very typical kind of Even Rogue stuff here. Some good 2-drops. We've got Sharkfin Fan, Toxicologist. Bloodsail Raider can be quite good, especially with the Toxicologist. But the most interesting card I think that people might not have seen before or might not be expecting is Dark Iron Dwarf. A card that I have played with quite a lot in our budget aggressive decks. It's just a great body. I think 4/4 body is in a really good position right now. The Battle Cry can be very useful at trading up. You know, hopefully we can start trading our 2 mana things for our opponent's 4 mana things. It also pairs pretty well with the Corpse Taker. If it does have Wind Fury from this Wind Fury Harpy, it can deal quite a lot of damage. And outside of that, I think the list looks pretty interesting. The only thing I'd like to change is maybe swapping one of these 2-drops over for like a Ravenous Chupacabra or a cheeky Ankle Biter. Just something to give these Corpse Takers lifesteal, as in some matchups that can be very, very important. I feel like it doesn't cost the deck too much. You know, if it's coming in over like an Armani Berserker or something like that, it should be fine. Regardless, we're going to play some games. So let's jump in and see how we do. Okay, we're here with the Even Rogue. I think we'll keep this Toxicologist and send everything else back. We're trying to look for excellent follow-ups to a turn 1 dagger. It will be interesting if our opponent's on Odd Rogue, because I can't say I remember the last time we played Odd Rogue versus Even Rogue.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
All right. So our opponent not on odd or even, some kind of maybe Miracle Rogue, Starliner Priest. Excellent. Definitely I will check this deck out in a sec.
A clever concoction.
I don't think we need to attack. I think we can potentially save this other Toxicologist to bump it up to a 3. Use that to trade with our opponent's minions in these next couple of turns and hopefully establish a really good board presence.
I wonder.
Now, something that I didn't talk about in the introduction was something that we've talked about many times before, particularly when it comes to Even Rogue, and that's just how hard a lot of these combo cards are to activate within the deck, especially Elven Minstrel. You know, a lot of other decks, you can pair it with Prep or, you know, the backstabs, which we do have in this deck, but particularly here, this Minstrel just, it's more of a 6 mana card than it is a 4 mana card. And that goes the same with these Eviscerates and these Cold Bloods, that, you know, we've got two of these, two of these, two of these, but we've only got 2 Backstabs in the deck, so what you pair them with is it's pretty important. Fiery War Axe got unnerfed. Hell yeah. The Wicked War Axe. Ooh. Tasty. Maybe we just go like Blood Accelerator Cold Blood? It does feel like if our opponent made this play, they might be trying to set up for like a Fan of Knives though. I guess we'll just re-dagger.
Delightful.
Here we go.
Job done.
Okay, let's see what our opponent was up to with that last play. Yeah, big regretty not only not playing the Cold Blood, but also using our dagger there. That's okay. Yeah, definitely seeing the disadvantage. I guess we can go for like Eviscerate, Stab, Cold Blood, Attack. Redagger.
Here we go.
Our opponent for 9. Now they have to really have an answer for this. I don't think you can let this hit you one more time. That being said, our hand is hot garbage.
So many options.
Oh, Steel Rogue. Ooh. Okay. It's desperate. Ooh. That's pretty good though.
To Northrend! Victory!
Here we go.
Get to take advantage of potentially take advantage of the Divine Shield here that our opponent can't. We'll have to have something else if they want to trade into this minion. They can always just attack our face, and if they have a stolen card that they can deploy, it's gonna get a bit rough for us. Oh, but because they're stealing from us, they're stealing rogue cards. Ah. How unfortunate, Spectral Cutlass.
So many options.
The Bone Trade. Yep, that's pretty good.
Here we go.
Series of kind of unfortunate draws there. We're really not able to deploy these Elven Minstrels very easily. Shiny Finder to pick up the other. And the sap. I can't play the Cutlass this turn, so...
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. Do we go for the Elven Minstrel, like Grave Shambler Elven Minstrel here? I guess we can backstab Elven Minstrel first. One off lethal, yeah. And if we Elven Minstrel off an Argent Commander or the other Life Drinker.
Here we go.
Maybe we deploy the life trinket this turn. Yeah. Because we can't do life trinket and Argent Commander anyway. We just want a body on the board. We could have also daggered and then like gone face rather than to the Cavern Shiny Finder, but I think given our opponent has used both deadly poisons, yeah, they'd be a bit pressured. So I think we got a bit lucky. That's clearly going to be a tremendous matchup for us. Like the Steel Rogue against a Rogue that's relying on Spectral Cutlass to stabilize, especially in the late game. Yeah. Oh, GG's. Okay, here with the Even Rogue. Keep this Blood Cell Raider. This is the best card, the best 2-drop in the deck. Actually, the highest win rate mulligan card in the deck. Fortunately, if this is odd paladin and we're going second, it's not. Nor is it even. Secrets. Secrets. Yeah, I think we'll jump in.
Go.
Yeah, get rid of that Noble Sacrifice. Very happy to trade our 1 mana hero power for one of our opponent's resources. Now we can... I think we'll go for Shark Fin Fan here instead of Blood Cell Raider.
Here we go.
If our opponent has maybe like an unidentified mole here, then, you know, we have the Swampoos to kind of strike back.
Well played.
Well played.
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, this is just looking pretty awful unless our opponent has like a Consecrate or something like that, but even then, keeps our Blood Cell Raider alive. If they have a true Silver Champion, we have this Swampoos, so this is shaping up pretty well.
Your magic shall not
Spellbreaker. Well, this is definitely where Dark Iron Dwarf will shine, as we can pump up one of our tiny boys and just jam in. Yeah, we'll jam with the dagger.
Go.
Your OP is a total Chad, by the way. Oh, our opponent is Chad. The Chad Ray. My gosh. What does that make us?
Here we go.
I think we'll trade here. Dealt with. The Chad Secret Paladin. Yeah, the Call to Arms. I got the Knife Juggle. Let's see if they get good. Yeah, one good juggle.
I'll never tell.
Oh, boo! No. Don't let our opponent claw this one back.
Here we go.
done.
nightmare scenario, they have Vine Cleaver. Maybe? Where's Vine Cleaver? So at least this Swamp is going to do something. Our opponent is clawing back as hard as I've ever seen.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
But no good juggles here. Trading. Okay. Oh, is this lethal? Oh, yeah, it's lethal, right? Yeah. 4, 9, 12. I mean, let's just make sure that we get this acidic Swampoo's out there for the sick beats.
Done. Done. The battle is over.
Oof.
You win.
That was getting scary. I definitely often underrate paladins, specifically specifically odd paladin and secret paladin's ability to get back into the game with cards like Vine Cleaver and Call to Arms. So, whew, GG. Obviously not Call to Arms in odd paladin, but in general.
Watch your back.
Okay, here we are up against the Druid. I think we'll keep both of these. Toxicologist could be useful early on. We could potentially bait out some kind of Spellstone.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Can use it to get a little bit of a bigger blood cell rate or two.
A clever concoction.
Here we go.
Well, so we just want to make sure we're sequencing things correctly, that next turn we can go Blood Cell Raider, Dagger up, turn after that we still have a Dagger up, we can Grave Shambler. This does set them up pretty well for a swipe, but they will have to use it.
X marks the spot. Delightful.
Here we go.
I'll coin it out here if they want to get on board or want to kind of stem the bleeding. There's the coin, there's the swipe. Yep. Ooh, Divine Shield and Wind Fury. Yep, we can go for that.
Here we go.
Very hard to remove unless our opponent is on a Naturalize or something like that. Branching Paths, what are we going? Just armor? Yeah, armor, okay. Opponent thinks that they can,
Chill out. Chill out.
I guess, outlast the beatdown in a way. I guess that's something that I'd never really thought about with Even Rogue and Grave Shambler is, do we really want to be keeping our dagger with the most charges possible, or in that situation, did we want to dagger and then attack, just so we always have the one toughness. Corpse Taker without Taunt or Lifesteal. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, don't see too many Corpse Takers without Taunt. Just go for Gen here. Big threat. I think so.
This curse has
Chill
become our greatest
Chill
strength.
out.
Here we go.
Just a big lad. Just a large boy. We could have gone for like Swampoo's Minstrel. Maybe try to fish out some of our Argent commanders or whatnot.
Ah, sweet
Okay,
essence.
maybe we sap that. Nourish means it's Malgus Druid. I think we should sap this. The only disadvantage is if our opponent's got like Primordial Drake, but Primordial Drake doesn't really kill anything.
I wonder.
So let's go for the sap Elven Minstrel. See if we can rip out any of our reach cards. Yep, like that one. Yeah, like that one.
Victory for Gilneas!
Chill out.
Here we go.
Alright, well we got 6 damage here. They're on Plague. Oh, and they get to play the Arcane Tyrant again. Interesting that they Ferocious Howl second. 2 Tyrants. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like this. Don't like this at all.
To Northrend!
Victory for Gilneas!
Here we go.
Chill out. Chill out.
Job's done.
Do they have the ultimate infestation? They do! Or is this the other swipe? No, it's ultimate infestation. Yep. Alright. Don't have too many turns to do a thing.
I wonder.
I'm going to trade here just in case they do have the other Plague, which they probably do. Although I'm about to play a Sharkfin fan, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Here we go.
Yeah, I guess we just have to hope they don't have the other Plague, because I don't think we can beat through that. Don't hit with weapon. Don't hit the minion with weapon. This Plague punishes hard. Yeah, no, you're right. I don't know. I'm not sure if we could beat Plague even if we just had the 4 minions in play, 3 minions in play.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't see us beating Plague, whether it's for 4 or for 7, right? So we may as well just play into it. Or just try and do our best to kill our opponent. As if they didn't play it last turn. Oh. You need a cannon barrage right now. The gods. Gods will reward me for letting me. Gods will reward me by letting me draw Cannon Barrage from a deck that does not have Cannon Barrage. Still has Wind Fury. Still has Wind Fury.
Winter is here.
I think I just go face with everything.
It's fin time!
Go Sharks! Go Sharks!
Here we go.
Yeah! The Hardies!
Opponent's gotta have something here. I mean, they've used both of their both branching paths, natural paths. We still have an Argent Commander in there, and some Dark-Eyed Dwarfs. So there's a lot of really. Oh, okay, all right, opponent. Ugh, it begins.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Go Sharks!
Here we go.
Go Sharks! Go Sharks!
Alright. Nourish on draw. Play the twig. Wait, Proxy, is this Jeleniowaty's even rogue? Yes it is, so that's what we're playing today.
I wonder.
Ta-da!
Here we go.
A clever concoction.
Job's done.
Alright, that's our play. Shambler Hero Power buff hit. I was thinking that. Yeah, no, you're right. We should have Shamblered Hero Power, then buffed it up and attacked. Would have gotten rid of one more, but I was just thinking we might need that over the next two turns. Come on, where's that Argent Commander? Cold Blood. And the other Dark-Eyed Dwarf. Trades off. Is that lethal? And Eviscerate. Surely this is lethal, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah!
Mistakes lightful.
We got there, friends. We got there. Woo. Should have Alexed himself. Would that have saved them? They might have lost in the long run, though. Like, maybe they couldn't do enough damage or whatever. But they were using the Moonfire that turn, so I think you're probably right about that one. Maybe they should have Alex themselves, though if they made the same play, would it have saved them? Because we had 4, 5, 6, 14. Yeah, they would have been on 1. So, GG. Well, let's take a look at the deck. Jeleniowaty's even rogue. I like it. I really like it. I think we did have someone pointed out that those corpse takers, not only do they not have lifesteal, they don't have taunt either. And I think I'd like to see some kind of taunt. But that being said, I don't even know what taunts you can run in even, or if there even any are. If there are even any good ones to run, you try out some like a one-off Dread Corsair or Saronite Chain Gang's never been a terribly bad card. Could put a Lich King in here, though I think that's pretty against the grain of the deck. But yeah, I'd love to experiment with just a couple of cards. But as you can see, the deck really gets its foot on the gas in the early game. I'd like to see how we compete with something like a Zoo Warlock or an Odd Paladin in the early game. But outside of that, we were really able to put a lot of pressure on our opponent, and I liked how many late game finishes we had, or how much reach we had between the the Dark-Eyed Dwarves, the Life Drinkers, the Argent Commanders, the Cold Bloods. Even though some of those combos are hard to activate, they really helped us pull through. Helped us get quite a lot of damage out, especially in that last game against that Druid. Boy howdy. And we didn't even get to Cold Blood up our Corpse Takers. So regardless, big shout out to Jeleniowatyy, of course. Please go check them out on Twitch, on YouTube as well. Always putting out some fantastic content. Always coming up with sick decks just like this. If you are watching on YouTube, of course, all the links are in the description, including link over to the Hearthstone deck article. Please jump over there, give the deck a +1, and leave a lovely, thoughtful comment, like I know you will. All of my links are down there as well, including a link over to Twitter at Tommy_Wave. Send me some ideas for some top 5 lists you want me to take care of. And you can also find me here live on Twitch at Tommy_Wave. Come watch me Miss Lethal live. And until next time, stay safe, stay wavy, eat the rich, and take some corpses. Bye. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.